In a historic move, the Food and Drug Administration on Tuesday approved a pioneering gene therapy for a rare form of childhood blindness, the first such treatment cleared in the United States for an inherited disease. The approval signals a new era for gene therapy, a field that struggled for decades to overcome devastating setbacks but now is pushing forward in an effort to develop treatments for hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, and an array of other genetic diseases. Yet the products, should they reach patients, are likely to carry stratospheric prices, a prospect already worrying consumer advocates and economists. Philadelphia-based Spark Therapeutics, which makes the childhood blindness treatment, said it will not announce the price until January. Analysts speculate it could be as much as $1 million for both eyes. Earlier this year, the FDA approved 2 other treatments it considers gene therapy. Those approaches, which target blood cancers, involve removing immune cells from patients, reprogramming them genetically in the lab to attack cancer, and returning them to the patients. The eye remedy cleared Tuesday represents a classic goal of gene therapy to directly treat disorders that are caused by a faulty gene. The patients in the study have a defective gene called RPE65, which is responsible for producing a protein that makes light receptors work in the eye. About 1,000 to 2,000 people in the United States have inherited retinal diseases related to this gene. The new treatment, called Luxturna, is injected into the eye and uses a benign virus to deliver healthy copies of the gene to the retina. The treatment was approved for both children and adults with a defective RPE65 gene. Today's approval marks another first in the field of gene therapy, both in how the therapy works and in expanding the use of gene therapy beyond the treatment of cancer to the treatment of vision loss, said FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb in a statement. The milestone, he said, reinforces the potential of this breakthrough approach in treating a wide range of challenging diseases. While Luxturna does not represent a cure or result in perfect vision, it can substantially improve eyesight, according to researchers involved in its development. Children with the gene mutation often are diagnosed at an early age with disorders such as Leber congenital amaurosis or retinitis pigmentosa. Over time, their limited vision typically gets worse, resulting in night blindness and a loss of peripheral and central vision. Eventually, almost all end up completely blind. Christian Guardino, a high school senior who participated in the clinical trial for Luxturna, said in an interview in October that his life got a lot better after he had the therapy a few years ago. "It's incredible," said the Long Island resident, who competed this year on NBC's America's Got Talent. Though Guardino is still visually impaired, he can now go out at dusk, which he couldn't before, and he has seen stars for the first time, said his mother, Beth Guardino. "And he can read my facial expressions and know whether I am happy or not so happy."